When you read ancient documents that talk about the experiences in the life of men such as Jesus Christ or Muhammad of Nazareth and Jesus Christ of Mecca. I mean, Jesus Christ of Nazareth and Muhammad of Mecca. Okay. It's obvious when you read the documents that they went through difficult times. They had to try to navigate through insane, psychotic people doing insane and psychotic things and trying to talk them out of it and explain to them why it's wrong to do insane and psychotic, selfish things. But, and try to get them to keep talking and get them to try to listen over and over again, because what you do now affects children eternally. Right? And so you can't expect someone to be born absolutely perfect, to know what everybody's doing around them and why they're doing it, okay? And how to deal with it from the time you're a little child, right? That's irrational to think that way, right? Like, it'd be irrational for people in corporations that call themselves religions, okay, have surveillance equipment in my house, see me try to become a professional athlete, or, a college and professional athlete, and then have a prayer with Jesus privately in my bedroom. And say, Jesus, I don't care, I'll go anywhere I can get a scholarship. I just want to get a scholarship to have a chance to play and then do my thing, right? And then I did get a scholarship from an extremist, right-wing conservative college in Phoenix, Arizona, that I did not agree with fundamentally, academically, and I told them I could not fulfill my commitment to their university because I did not agree with their historical perceptions of my major. Okay. I was going to have to take history classes, and they were going to involve religion. Okay. And then I got back from those people today. If you had taken that scholarship to play for Paul Westphal in Phoenix, okay, your mom wouldn't have died from cancer. Right. And if I hadn't gone online and told people that the people here at Fort Huachuca are coming up and inquiring with me, and they're telling me I'm this man from the book of Revelation, if I hadn't gone along and do that, Michelle wouldn't have stood up for me, and she probably most likely wouldn't have got murdered that day in that smoke shop, right? And if you guys hadn't have been doing genome sequencing between myself and Miss Fabre and the Gilead girls, okay, I wouldn't have been arranged into marriages to try to replicate genetic structures from the past, right? So all these things that have happened in my life, or that other people would sit and try to blame me for, and say, if you had done this, if you had done that, things would have worked a lot better for you. If Spencer J. Kimball would have listened to a kid before he was 4 years old saying it's wrong to say that Jesus' crucifixion pays for your bad deeds, okay, things would have gone a lot differently in the world, right? If the people watching me would have learned from me instead of kept on trying to challenge me and make me into a very bad, angry, vicious person, we'd be living a lot better lives right now, right? And if the science community and the religious corporation community would have listened to me in 2009 when I had those conversations with Lim Allen at Fry's Fruit and Drug on Highway 92. It's not, you don't say it's not time yet to live the Lord's Prayer and call yourself a Christian and or a Muslim. Okay? The time to stand up for the Lord's Prayer is right now. Like the Christians that were murdered in the Colosseums of the Romans, right? Okay. And it is wrong to call people that accept a paycheck over Roman philanthropy and genocide operations, call them courageous. Okay. They're not being courageous. Okay. I've talked to first responders here in town at Walmart and tell them how I understand you guys are the type of people that will go into a burning building to save somebody. And you don't deserve to be treated like your godfather. Like we can walk 5,000 of these people off a cliff just to prove a point, to keep them fighting over Rockefeller's money. And I let them know. I did that with 4 firefighters here in the bread aisle a couple months ago. Let them know how much I love them and how much we need to stand up for the Lord's Prayer so those kind of bad things don't happen to people that are naive, okay, that are being kept ignorant by the arrogant and stroking their egos, telling them how great, like they do with these professional athletes. All right? I didn't buy that shit for a minute. Well, I knew I was good. I just didn't want to play with all the assholes that would do anything to win. And then you watch them. They haven't changed since I was a kid. Whoa, I will bring that shit around here. Motherfucker, I'll fuck him up. Oh, yeah. And half the time, like Sergeant Gibbs did to me in the service when he pushed me in the bleachers when I snatched him ball on a rebound because I was just obeying Coach Rasper. Crash the boards. So I crashed the boards. And I was very athletic. I made sure I did not touch him when I reached over and snatched the ball away from him. Got kicked out of a game at East Junior High from that by a black referee because I sat there and explained to him. He did not box me out. So I just reached up and took the ball from him. It was not a foul. He's supposed to initiate the contact to draw the foul on me. And then I was sitting there trying to explain to him, you can't reward him for being a bad basketball player and playing bad. Help a brother out. And he gave me 2 technical fouls and sent me to the locker room. Yeah, because he didn't like what I said. He figured it was kind of racist. He thought I was Mexican and I was pissed. I didn't know how to articulate myself to that man any better. And I was being very intellectual and I was explaining myself acutely, you know. But once they make the call, they don't sit there and say, well, I can't unmake the call. I don't want to look wrong. I don't want to look like the 15-year-old kid is more intelligent than me. Oh, heaven forbid the 15-year-old kid's more intelligent than you. Hey, Caiaphas. Hey, Herod. Hey, Tiberius. Heaven forbid the 4-year-old is more intelligent than you. When Kate was more intelligent than me, I could admit it. When she was 2 and I was 44, yeah. You can climb over the baby gate. Okay, I'll take down the baby gate. Okay, stay away from the stove. Yep, okay, good girl. I love you too, right? So, you guys got to understand, okay? The apocalypse is the return. Did you know? Michael Youssef can't explain it to you. Pope Francis can't explain it to you. All the scientists and the literary studiers and stuff. We've already discussed what that kid they keep recommending on my YouTube, the Huberman kid. Okay. Anybody, Carl from the Cell, can take animals and torture them. And then give them drugs and torture them and then tell you, here's what's happening with the brain when we put chemicals in it that are unhealthy and then we give it no hope of a recovery. Here's what's happening with your brain. Just because people have a part of their brain that develops viciously and psychotically, physiologically, doesn't mean they're superior to other people. When someone looks at life eternally and faithfully, okay, my brain is far better than their brains. Okay, they may study other people's brains and other animals' brains. They kept telling me, you're Asperger's, you're a savant. You talk about things that are inappropriate in front of people. You make people uncomfortable when I talk to them. I want to make them uncomfortable when I talk to them. I want everybody to live the Lord's Prayer because we all need it. We don't need people torturing animals, studying their brains and saying, here's some chemicals from a jar to accept the fuck. Right? I want to make you very, very uncomfortable, you fucker. Yes, I do. The only people I want comfortable are people that want to live the Lord's Prayer because we all need it. Everybody else, I want you so fucking uncomfortable that you hate yourself. How can you fucking feel comfortable and happy right now when we're all being denied the Lord's Prayer and people are being mass tortured because they cannot compete with your fuckitude? You're a sick fuck. How the fuck can you be happy with yourself? How can you be proud of yourself? How can you sit there and say you love people and always tell people how proud you are of them, how courageous they are, and how much you love them when you won't stand up for the Lord's Prayer so they can live world peace? You're pathetic. You're David Rockefeller's fart. Fart sniffer. You bob for apples in the toilet and you like it. You make weenies with your mom's toe jam. You play with balls while you suck the dick like a girl. Okay? Margaret! Tell Tarantino I said fuck off. Thank you. Okay. Margaret, you have a good mom. Okay. Spirit of your mother just told me to tell all those assholes that got you a career in Hollywood to go fuck themselves. The only man worth loving is the one that stands up for the Lord's Prayer without fear. Hi, I'm so lovable. I'm going to get some sleep. We'll load something up here in the morning. If there's anybody at NASA or Homeland Security or DARPA or NSA or Special Forces with half a lick of integrity and any kind of gorgeousness like I got, it'd be nice if you showed up tomorrow. We'll see. Peace out.